Hey guys, welcome back. So for the next 10-15 minutes, I'm going to be going through our marketing campaign that we have specifically designed to help you guys stay in touch with more people next year, drive more traffic to your listings, find ways to get people of the public engaged with you that you might not even know yet. So in general, a really big focus on next year's advertising and marketing to be very in flow. So any of our ninjas who are on right now, you know that the Ninja Sales Campaign is based on relationship-based selling and that idea of staying in flow with people by having 2 to 3 very genuine touch points with everybody in your database every single month throughout the year. So that's what this is designed on. So we have some slides here, and I'm just going to switch right to it, and we'll go through what this looks like. So basically, we're going to start at the beginning of the year, which is January, and we're going to go all the way to the end of December, and we'll give you some ideas. So grab a pen, keep some notes on things that you find interesting, and that's that. All right, let's switch over to the slides. Okay, our Happy Home Contest. So this is brand new, and this starts on January 1st, and it runs all through 2012. And I have to give a big shout out to some of our office managers, because one of the things that they found from speaking to you guys that was lacking was a year-round incentive in terms of contesting. Obviously, there are some rules in terms of realtors running their own individual incentives, which can make it hard for you guys to have ways for people to opt in on months that we're not doing contests. So that's where the Happy Home Contest came into play. So what this is 12 months of homeowner giveaways. So big shout out to Jen, because Jen was able to reach out to a bunch of our Best My Nest vendors. And this is going to be for our Calgary marketplace, but also for our Red Deer marketplace. And we're going to have 12 months of giveaways from our Best My Nest vendors, one every single month. And there's a draw every month, so everyone will have to re-enter, which is great. And that's that. So we're going to have things like like landscaping giveaways, or air conditioning giveaways, or a room painted in your home, or house cleaning, all that type of stuff, which just would be anything that a homeowner would love to have. And there's going to be a new giveaway every month. So we're going to have a website which will be redone to suit the branding of that contest on a monthly basis. We are going to have individual social media images for sharing for you guys every month, rebranded to the different giveaway. We're also going to have a print marketing piece that you guys are going to be able to have that has the 12 months of giveaways on it, plus all of the partners with their logos and information. So if you guys are at an open house, or you're at a trade show, or anything really, for your social media marketing, your website, you are always going to have a great way to have somebody enter, opt in, learn more about the Best My Nest program, ask for a home evaluation. Of course, any leads by anyone you know, there's a little drop-down menu for any of our contests that redirect any lead to you if somebody says that you're the realtor they know. So typically in the past, this is an awesome opportunity, any of our contests, for realtors to get a lot of leads. And then anyone who is a member of the public but does not have a CI or realtor, those leads will get distributed evenly throughout the brokerage. So great opportunity all the way around. So the next one, we're going to try and set up some realtor client volunteer days in March, which means that instead of it just being kind of Team Blue days to come out, if you guys want to bring a couple of clients out to our Ronald McDonald's house or ARCS days, you'll be able to. I'm super proud of how good of a job everybody has been doing on this. We're raising a ton of money. I'm loving seeing all of the Instagram and Facebook posts of people's listings that have the ARCS and Ronald McDonald's house signs on them. So participation is really, really high. And I know that there's a lot of clients choosing realtors because of this participation, or at the very least love being a part of this. So it would be great to get them involved by getting to come out, spend some time with you, and seeing where some of those dollars are going to. So you guys can look forward to that in the spring. In April and October, we're going to be redoing our AMP and Best My Nest contests. So there's going to be 2 $500 prizes in the spring and 2 $500 prizes in the fall. So how this works is the AMP Street team, who typically goes out to 15 to 20 different events throughout both months, so 15 to 20 in April and 15 to 20 in October, go out and they advertise our Best My Nest program. They have ballots and a box, and people can enter to win $500 to any Best My Nest vendor of their choice. They also learn more about our Best My Nest vendors. We have a ton of people who click a little box on those, put an X on those boxes that say that they would like to learn more about Best My Nest, and all of those leads go out to our realtors using the Best My Nest lead link on our virtual office. So if you would like some of those leads but you haven't registered yet, there is a link to that on our virtual office in the events calendar right now. And then we also have an online contest which we promote, make some marketing material for, and send you guys the link so people can also go online and enter to win $500. And again, all of those leads for people trying to learn about Best My Nest will go to you guys as well. This is going to be new, and this is the one that the ink isn't signed on the contract for, but I'm extremely confident that this is going to go through, which is great. So one of the things that we want to do is find a way to give you guys an edge, a one-up or a bit of an edge on getting people to come through your open houses. So this spring, we're going to have a contest where anyone who visits an open house in May or June will win one of 10 pairs of tickets to a behind-the-scenes VIP experience at the Calgary Stampede Chuck Wagon Races. So how this is going to work is that CIR is going to purchase one night of chuck wagons at the Stampede. So we'll have our own chuck wagon branded, our own chuck wagon driver, and then we're going to have a host booth at the back. So if any of you have already done that, been behind the scenes at the chuck wagon, it's food, it's drinks, you meet the driver, you have a full tour of the barn, you have VIP seating for the show. It's a really high-end corporate experience that a lot of like the big oil and gas companies do. But what's great about this is that the people that are going to be invited are only going to be people who have visited CIR open houses. So this is something that the whole brokerage will be able to advertise for any of your listings who have open houses in that time. But it's also a great way for any of you who are doing some door knocking around an open house in a community to get neighbors and those type of people to come through, because it's a great incentive to say like, hey, like, come check out your neighbor's house, and while you're at it, you can enter to win X. So we think that this is going to really get some more feet in your doors. Then we have, of course, the CR Realty Stampede Party, same first Saturday of Stampede. So make sure that you mark that in your calendars early. Again, awesome opportunity for you to invite all of your 18 plus older clients to a great day. CIR purchases the food, so trays of nachos and flatbread, highly discounted drink tickets that you guys are able to purchase with your names on them. So you can order those in advance and give them out, send them out. We print all of the tickets, brand them, give them to you guys for free. We're going to have a new system set up next year where we're going to create online invites completely branded to you guys. So you'll be able to have a poster with your phone number, photo, all of that you guys will be able to send out to your clients. So it looks very legitimate in terms of your own client appreciation party. So keep that one logged on your radar. And then our annual family picnic. Next year, we will be going back to the corn maze again. That might be our last year there, but we do like to try and do a minimum of 3 years at every venue that we pick. So next year will be the corn maze again. And again, you guys are able to invite your own families to this, but also clients. You are able to purchase quite a few tickets for this, which is fantastic. We've had some realtors do a really great job. You are able to save some tables, make it look special, bring some balloons, whatever it is that you'd really like to do to make this day your own. So mark this in your calendar for all of your under 18 families. At least your top even referring clients. The value of this day in terms of what it would cost a family to go out, buy tickets for themselves, buy themselves lunch is really expensive. So this is an awesome, awesome way for you to give back and give a family an inexpensive, nice day out on you. Come fall, we're doing my In My Backyard contest. So this is something that we do every 2 months. This is one of my favorite things that we do in the brokerage. And what we do is we take $20,000 and we give that away in $5,000 increments to four different areas. The first is $5,000 goes to a locally registered nonprofit. The second is to a community facility improvement. The third is to a youth extracurricular activity. And the fourth is to something that has to do with local sustainability and conservation. So what happens is all members of the public are encouraged to submit an entry, and then the winner, who gets the $5,000 from each category, is 100% decided by public votes. So this is a great way as realtors for you guys to lobby for something in your community. So it could be a local sports team, it could be a park, it could be a community garden. And this is, you guys can, door knock and try and get votes. You can set up a table outside of your local Sobeys to try and get your skating rink improved. So you can become an ambassador and a champion for something in your own community. Or you can become an ambassador and a champion for any of your clients who have things that they're very passionate about, and you can encourage them to vote, and you would really be a hero if suddenly you're partly responsible for having somebody get $5,000 towards basically anything that they think could use a little bit of money to improve someone's life in their community. So this will take place in September. We'll have a ton of marketing for you guys. We have a great campaign digitally and through our radio channels for this. So keep that tuned in, and throughout the next couple of months, make sure that you keep this in the back of your mind while you're talking to people as well, because again, somebody could mention that they have a kid in minor hockey, XYZ. Make a note of that, ninjas, because what a great opportunity to pick up the phone and call someone and say, hey, let's get your kids some new jerseys. This is where you go, and then suddenly you're part of that process. Toy Angels. So this is something that's going on right now and will be going on again next year and November and December. So we are the official sponsor partner of Toy Angels. This used to be it used to be called years ago Toy Mountain, and Encana was the official sponsor. We took over from that, and this is the most advertised, most public toy drive in all of Calgary and area every single year. So as far as CIR having some big notoriety in terms of a sponsorship, this one is absolutely it. Last year we we helped get over 42,000 toys donated, which is more than any of the previous partners. So this is a very big deal, and you guys did a huge, huge, huge job rallying your clients and yourselves and people you know to bring toys in. So this is a nice thing to do over Christmas if you're looking for a reason to make some phone calls, have a little pop into people's homes, host a little something, a little Christmas cheer where people can come in, bring a toy, whatever it is. Just a great opportunity to pick up the phone, showcase some community involvement, and even come out and do one of our Salvation Army Toy Drive volunteer days, which we still have a few spots left on the other in December for this year if anybody's interested. So a couple of things that aren't necessarily marketing related, but I do want to let you guys know, they are marketing related, but they're more on an administrative back level, but I want to share them with you. So something new that we have a couple of realtors in beta for this right now, but this is what we're going to be calling our CIR Concierge program. I'm not going to talk too much about this, but basically we know that there are a lot of realtors that are extremely busy during different times of the year, and you could absolutely use some help, whether that be a little bit of help simply uploading a listing, or full on in terms of somebody writing your comments, making your feature sheets, booking all of your photography, booking your measurement companies, a full on assistant type program. We're going to be creating an in-house pay-per-use concierge program, which means you're not going to have to hire full-time assistants. You're not going to have to train assistants. When you're busy, you will have all the help you need at a pay-per-use level. And when you're not busy and you want to do it yourself, you can absolutely do that. So like I said, we have a few realtors beta testing this right now, but this is something that will come into full force for everybody next year, and we hope will save you a ton of time and a ton of stress on the assistance level. So we're very excited about that. The next thing that we have coming up, and this will be ready for the spring market, is our automated marketing for listings. So what you're looking at right now is a little bit of a sneak preview of what that's going to look like. But basically, any realtor who has a listing come spring next year, we are going to, and this is actually a really impressive, it blows my mind that we're even able to do this, because it's a very impressive back-end system marketing program that we're generating and building in-house. But as soon as you have a listing and as soon as you upload that first photo, we're going to be creating a 4-part automated listing series for you at absolutely no cost. It'll be free to you. And that'll include a single-sided feature sheet, a just listed image, an open house image, and a just sold image. It'll obviously have the address, the first photo, a couple little bits of information, the community, what type of property is the MLS number. It'll have your name on it, your contact information, email, the whole works. It'll be done in sizes that are meant to be for social media, so for your website, for Facebook, or for Instagram. And all of those will be able to be downloaded from a new My Marketing page in your virtual office, as well as the single-sided feature sheet, which will be able to be downloaded as a PDF, which we're happy to print for you as well. But all of that is going to be free and happen automatically the second that you guys have a listing. So super, super cool. And this type of programming is going to slide into what I mentioned in terms of that Stampede Party invite, where now, because of this technology we're developing, we're going to be able to personalize a lot of those invitations to you directly. So things like our Best My Nest events that we have monthly, we're going to have a way to brand all of those events with your photo, your contact information, and if you share any of that, it's really going to look like it's a personal thing that you're helping to put on, that you're personally inviting your clients to, versus just general CIR branded stuff. So we are super, 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 super pumped about that. Just as a couple of reminders for people who are online, don't forget that we do have newsletters that you guys are able to use and opt into our preferred client update. That one's only $4 a month. We send it to you as an HTML email, but also as a PDF that you guys can print, share, post, whatever you'd like. Our real estate review is a great piece of real estate related content that gets sent out at the start of every single month. So coming from that real estate review perspective, to be able to have a great conversation about what's going on in the market from a macro Canadian level down to a micro community level, this is a piece for that. Our Best My Nest newsletter, anyone who's who's activated their Best My Nest membership gets an automated email every single month branded to you with all of our Best My Nest events, home ownership articles written by our vendors locally, specifically for your clients. So really easy way for you guys to have a no-cost newsletter branded to you every month that goes out. Remember that luxury portfolio, everyone has luxury portfolio memberships in the brokerage, and as such, you guys all have access to a luxury portfolio newsletter that you guys can get your clients set up to receive on the back end of your luxury portfolio accounts. Also, you're able to get clients set up to receive the luxury portfolio magazine mailed directly at no cost, branded to you. So tons of different stuff. We have articles in our database for buyers and sellers that you guys can use. Tons of different social media posts that we do on a weekly basis that promote the real estate industry as a whole, what's going on in the market, our charitable initiatives, home ownership stuff through Best My Nest. The sky is really the limit. So that was a very fast way to go through some stuff that we have for you next year and that we have for you currently. So for anyone who thinks that they don't have enough to share, they're not quite sure how to connect with their clients, I'm hoping that there's something in that presentation that you're going to say, you know what, that would really make sense for so-and-so, or, you know, Bob would love that, or Sharon would really like that, and I'm going to invite this group of clients to this and that group to that. So please do make sure you schedule some of this, or at the very least, I know we send out a lot of emails, but most of those emails are relevant and have this kind of information in it. So please make sure that you are opening those emails as they come to you starting in January, and make a bit of a schedule for the things that you want to share. So thank you for tuning into that. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will leave you with that and a really, really, really great TED Talk on work and productivity that will leave you smiling.